Hey guys, we're back with some All the Mods 3. Now, last time we did set up the, Enderman spawner here, killing Enderman and getting a bunch of stuff. I don't remember, we had like 30 something levels, now we have 60, and there's a reason for that. It's because we actually ran out of power. You can see everything now is fine. But, can I show you from here? No, I cannot. Alright, so it's in the Nether. So what happened was our pump actually ran out of lava to pump. Like, you see all this area. It basically filled in this whole area with stone, which I guess is the max range it can work. So I actually had to move it. I think it's over there in that corner. You can barely see it. And it's starting pump lava from over there. So, yeah, what happened was it ran out of lava. And, well, we ran out of power. And because of that, because we ran out of power, nothing was working. But I stopped this Enderman spawner for now. If you look over here, we have about 10,000 Ender Pearls. You know, I think that's just a little bit much considering Lapis Lazuli is only 3.4 thousand, and we actually have like a quarry going for that, or void ore miner. My bad. So it seems like we have a good amount of materials. So what I'm gonna do is over here, where I guess these are industrial foregoing machines. I remember we did end up making the material stonework factory, so I'm gonna end up placing that down. Basically, I want it to grind, and grind. So as you can see, it's making silicon. It just generates cobblestone and basically one by one turns that into silicon. So that will generate silicon for us. And I just want to place that in a drawer. So like this. And let me get some silicon out of there. And we're gonna whitelist silicon, and then that should start putting silicon in here. Yep, alright. So I'm just gonna take this gravel out because I don't want that possibly messing up anything. So yeah, that will generate. This will generate silicon. What type of? This is Ender IO silicon, but it can be used for refined storage. Refined storage accepts any type of silicon. Even. Well, the inscriber only accepts Applied Energistics and Ender IO, but that's okay. That's going to be generating silicon for us, and even though that's not accessible in the system, I will end up like hooking that up somehow. Alright, so now as you can see, we have lots of materials. We have iron, we have all the different types of ingots pretty much that I've been processing. We don't have some of this other stuff, but that's okay. This pink thing right here is actually a draconium ore. If I take it out, and you can just see it's like a big pink box, it turns into draconium ore, and you mine it, and it gives you draconium dust. So I don't know why it's glitched like that, but it seems like the void ore miner just gives you these things, but it seems to work the same, so that's not really worried about that. However, you see we have a lot of materials. If you look at wood, wood is very lacking, which means I want to make a wood farm. And the wood farm that we're gonna do is a basic. It's just gonna be a basic, not a basic one, but a forestry one. Forestry. Nope. Farm. Yep, their farm. So I know Ender IO farming station can work too. However, this does require you to give it an axe, and it uses that axe when it chops down the trees. So I just want something that'll work regardless of, I don't have to refill it with axes. Which is gonna be this stuff from forestry. Oh, excuse me. So it does require a lot of tin electron tubes, copper ingots, wood slabs, and stone bricks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a couple of these, put it in the alloy smelter. Hopefully that does make stone. Yep, it does. And yeah, so tin electron tubes requires this thing, thermionic fabricator, which means we have to make this. So I'm just gonna thermionic fabricator. Let's see how many of these things we have. Alright, we have everything except the middle. This is bronze. Do we have bronze? Yes, we do. Nice. Pretty sure I made a bunch while making some upgrades. So we're just gonna plop this thing here. And it does need some sand, so we're gonna put some sand in it. And it needs tin and redstone. So tin and redstone. Redstone is something else I need to process. As you can see right here, we have a lot of redstone ore, but not so much redstone. I'm probably gonna switch this thing from lapis lazuli ore to redstone ore. Just so we, and I need to switch the top thing, this to import redstone as well. Alright, so now we should be able to, that's not the recipe. Is that not the recipe either? Tin, tin, tin. Alright, so, well, we gotta wait for the glass. And this should be the right recipe. While that is working, I will need to look up how many blocks I need because I'm not exactly sure. Farm blocks, I just want to make the smallest one because we don't need like a crazy amount of wood. This thing will basically just keep going as it does. So we need 36 farm blocks, which means we just need 36 of these. 24, 28, 32, 36. Alright, and I'll just cancel that so it doesn't start making more. So 36 of these. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the wood. There goes the wood. I'm just gonna use up this wood because we have a lot of it. So there we go, there we go. So 36 of these. What? How did that run out? Alright. 31, 36. Alright, seems Miguel has joined us back. Alrighty, so we're gonna want some gearboxes, which means we're gonna need to make some tin gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's have 4 gearboxes, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else do we need? We need to input water and output the wood. So farm valve. That was farm valve. Another tin gear, farm valve. We're gonna have one of these. We're gonna have a hatch. Okay, apparently farm hatch. Farm hatch. There we go. We got a farm hatch. I believe that's all we need. We don't need a farm control because that just allows you to control the farm with redstone and we're just gonna have it on at all times. And what the heck was that thing? Super made something. So stone, we need a bunch of stone bricks. Let me see how much farmland this makes real quick. So farmland is 126, so we're gonna need 2 stacks, just about. Are you gonna take those? Uh, 126, 2 stacks should be perfectly fine. Gonna sleep real quick so it's nighttime. And then we're gonna set this up. So let's see. I'll say we'll set it up in the back here because why not? So I forgot how big this thing was. This thing was like 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 by 17. So that is quite a big space. So if I started it here, let's just line it up with this because why not? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright. Miguel, can you make a scoop and to remove this beehive back here? So that is good, and then the farm blocks will go in the middle, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the heck? And let's see, so each of these we'll just have there. A farm valve getting water, I guess, will be there, and hatch will be there. Whoops. So yep, that is good. Alright. So then we need 7 out from this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not worried about this because we will put you have to put stone bricks under where you want the farmland to be placed. So 1, 2, 3, this actually has to be like this, diagonal to here. Making a wood farm because we have no basically source of wood. Oh, wanna help? I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's good, and then we have to line this up with this. Yeah. And then we can place all these in. Whoops. Whoops. I believe I will... Oh no, where is it? I was gonna say use my wand to place all these quickly, but I guess I don't have a wand, so gotta make one of these. It is wand, this. Alright. Wow, look at that, you can place so many. I don't know what the range on this thing is. I know the unbreakable wand, the one that you make with Nether Star, is basically unlimited. I don't know if the diamond wand is what range it is. Wait a second. That needs to be dirt. Like this. Like this. And what? Farmland, I thought it was 126. It's 7 out in every direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 17 by 17. Farmland is 126. That's 2 stacks. I guess something. It's either somebody on the wiki miscounted, or I don't know what happened. But we need some more stone. Stone bricks. So whatever you make the farm out of, as you can see, well, not anymore, but you can make it out of stone bricks or quartz or marble or many different types of blocks here. I just say stone bricks is easy. So yeah, actually one thing I'm gonna do real quick is make another sink for that to work, and some more servos, because I know we're gonna need some of these. How many can I make? 2, 3, I think I'll say 3. Alright, and then I'll get a small storage crate just as a buffer for now, and I want to make a sink for what? Water. Do we not have any clay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 5. That is still not good enough. Whoops. Whoops. Bucket. Just need a water bucket. And we need some fluid ducts. That's probably plenty. Alright, so that was the valve, which means we can place the sink here, that there, and servo there. Now this thing should be getting water, yes. The farm hatch and farm gearbox. So farm hatch. Item ducts. We may need another farm hatch. Yeah, I think we're gonna use 2. One to input items and one to output items. So, wait a second. One of these episodes we're gonna try to make the angel ring, because that would make just everything a lot easier. So I'm actually gonna move this. Come on, give that back to me. We're gonna move this. We're gonna have 2 farm hatches on either side here. And actually, I'm not sure if this will work, because if a tree grows, well, I don't know if that's gonna work. I just realized if a tree grows, this should still work and allow trees to grow right there, right? Or should I make this thing all underground? Because I'm not sure what's under here. Okay, we're actually gonna change this up. Alright, we're gonna change this. Ooh. Really? That just had to be there? Whoops. Alright, we're gonna have to move that slightly then. Alright, well, you guys get the point. I'm gonna make a tree farm. I just need to move this over and make sure everything is working good. And I'll be back when that is all done. Alright guys, so we are back. I have this thing assembled properly now. And basically, so this is taking in fertilizer and dirt. As you can see, it also takes in saplings. And it will basically take out wood and apples. But I'm going to wait for it to generate some before I give it to it. So this, we just need to smart wrench this to output and output. And I wonder if I can output at the bottom. No, I cannot. So actually, if I do this, nope. If I do something like this, wrench the bottom, then take this and put it here, then it should be able to start working. 0 RF. Oh, that's right, I have to link this. Unlinked. Alright, I have to link it then. Because there is no flux networks, and we have to use power cells for some reason. I think link ID 1, alright. Link ID 1. Now this should be linked, and it will start working like crazy. And that is crazy fast. So basically we're gonna hook this small storage crate up to the system, the refined storage network. So we'll just be able to take this stuff from our system and put it in directly into here and take out the logs. So now logs. So this is basically taking out everything. So yeah, because saplings will go back into here, which will just go right back into there. And dirt will go into there, yeah, because this is a forestry zone, like dirt farmland. Once it gets used up, it turns into sand. So we'll have to extract sand from here and stuff. So now we have wood farm, which is very, very nice. And let's see how our silicon is doing. 1,003 already. That is great. Even though our drives are only 61,000 out of 500, only 11% full. So we still have plenty of room before we need to even make more drives. Alright, so since that is going, I kind of want to, I guess, fix this refined storage so it will, so we can have our drives. We don't necessarily need our drives up here if we want to add more. If we're going to add crafters, they're going to have to be down there. So let me see what it takes. Crafter, to make a crafter. Crafter manager. Not sure what that exactly does. Maybe that's like a crafting monitor or something. You can see what's crafting. So this, whoops, crafter. We do not nearly have enough stuff. We have a bunch of redstone now. That's still pulverizing redstone. Probably eventually, once we get crafting going, then we can make a bunch of pulverizers and redstone furnaces for each ore that we get from the void ore miner. But right now, I just want to see. These are made with basic processors. How many processors do we have? We have a lot. We have plenty. So what if I want to make, let's say, wait, how many advanced processors do we have? Because that will truly limit us. So we can only make 12. Alright, so 12 of those. 12 of those. And we need 12 of these. Which means there are more of these. Alright. 12 of those. And oh, wow. One more. Come on. 12 crafters. Alright, so I feel like changing this up. Because right now, basically, to access this block, power has to go to it, and I want like cables coming out of it. So I feel like putting that thing down here and then having like crafters behind it and disk drives on like the other side or something. So yeah. Is anything, well, this is currently being exported, but I feel as if it should be fine to move all this stuff to downstairs. So then this will go here, and disk drives will be on the right, crafters will be on the left. That is gonna, you know, we actually don't need this one though. That's pretty tight though. Alright, how about we put disk drives on the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 of those. I'll move this over here, and then crafting grid will still go up there, but we need to get some cables out real quick. Cables out, and we'll need to move this Cable, 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 cable. And we'll need to move this power. Yeah, I know you're running out of power. Huh. We will just move it behind this one. And just have all of this look nice. So go like that. Alright, now that will all be powered. We'll be able to put the crafting grid up here. I could put it like that. We're gonna need another cable just to link everything up to the solder. And this cable will get moved. Well, actually, sandstone. We can move it now. And it should be quite easy just to hook this up to there. So now everything out of here, it should be gone. Alright, now we have wood. I just want to check on the wood. Make sure that's all going good. And yeah. So it seems like wood is growing crazy fast. Let's see, yeah, we already have almost 3 stacks of wood, which is a lot better than, I don't even know, the 85 that we had before. So yeah, and I feel like moving this, well, it technically could stay here, if we needed it, but I don't think it needs to be access. I don't think it needs to have access to this one. But anyways, so we'll just throw this stuff. Iron shovel. Why do I have an iron shovel? I'm not sure. Anyway, so we have a wood farm. We have Enderman farm. We have a lot of good farm stuff. I'm thinking of making, since we have not Enderium, but we have basically the ability to make Enderium through, because we have Ender pearls. Let's see how much platinum. We have some platinum. So I'm thinking of just going ahead and upgrading our stuff to resonant. Making a bunch of resonant conversion kits and stuff. So we will be able to do that and just have like max, like all our flux ducts and servos will be able to be resonant. But I'm also thinking of making another building for just auto-processing ores. Like, we'll just link it to our system, have basically a pulverizer for every single ore to link everything together and have that work for us so that we can get all these ores processed. But for now, what we will do is, nope, that's good. So this thing can make sand too, which will be good for the future. I want to look at what it takes to, since we have erodium and lonsdaleite crystals, at least erodium, we can upgrade our void ore miner to tier 2. So void ore miner tier 2 requires a tier 1 with erodium, and block of diamond, and laser lens. So I believe we can just keep everything in the same place, except remove this, remove all these things. I don't want anything falling in this hole. Now that we have plenty of iron and redstone and other materials, we should be able to make this thing. So basically, with these void ore miners, you want to just you have to make the first one to get like the crystals for the next one. You can't just go to tier 6 right away. So void ore miner controller tier 2. That's all we have. So we need a rhodium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm gonna double check if we have enough rhodium, because what you can get trapped doing is if you make this, you make the tier 2 and you don't have enough blocks, then there's no way to get more rhodium. So I'm gonna double check that we have enough, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I did double check, and we do have enough rhodium, so I did make the controller tier 2, as well as a list of blocks that we will need. So we need null modifiers, and we need 4 of these. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. We need more interconnect. And I know we're gonna need more of these, so let's just make a couple stacks of these. Alright, so 4 null modifiers. We need 32 structure frames tier 2. So that means we need, what does this need? Interconnect. So that seems good. Which means because the structure frame tier 2 requires the tier 1. So 31, 32 of these. Throw those on the system, and should be able to right click and get 32. 32 structure frame tier 2s. We need 16 structure panels, which we already have 20 of them. I don't know why it requires less. We need another laser core, and we need a laser lens. We're just gonna make a clear one, so we are able to get everything in that way. So now we should have everything to assemble this thing. We should just be able to place it down in the exact position this one was, and right click on this. And this one, is it good? Oh, nope, there's a torch there, that's why. This one's good. This one actually uses less power, 575 versus 660. I assume because these null modifiers can be replaced for speed modifiers, which requires mica though, and mica requires the void resource miner. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it works faster, even though it uses less power for some reason. Maybe it's more efficient in that way. The tier 2 uses less power, but it's more efficient. So that is all working. Tier 2 void ore miner. And that's gonna about wrap it up for this episode. So we do have a farm going. I will probably link that up with our system somehow. But hopefully you've enjoyed. I'll continue uploading more of all of these mod packs. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.